The 15-year-old girl killed by her stepfather, now identified. Just moments ago, Clawson Public Schools posted this picture of Kaylin Heath, saying everyone is truly heartbroken. Kaylin's stepfather barricaded himself in their home on 14 Mile Road on Sunday, shutting down the road for hours. 7 Action News reporter Brett Cast has been following this story since the first 911 calls came in. He's in Clawson tonight with how the community is reacting. Brett?
Yeah, Carolyn, as you can imagine, a lot of heartache here after that tragic news came out earlier today that the teenager has died. And then just within the past few minutes, that teenager identified by Clawson Public Schools as one of their students. I'm going to read a little bit here of what they said. They put out a statement saying they are truly heartbroken by this tragic news. Kaylin was a quiet student with a sweet demeanor. She believed there were no obstacles she could not overcome or find a way around. She was a loyal friend and dedicated student. Now, this tragedy in Clawson comes just a month and a half after another homicide happened here a couple months ago. As SWAT vehicles raced down 14 Mile on Sunday, neighbors watched on in disbelief as police surrounded a home where a gunman was barricaded inside.
It didn't really sink in until we actually got knocked on the door by a cop who actually had a rifle on him and basically said, "You're on lockdown, you can't leave the house."
Moments earlier, police entered a neighbor's house, guns drawn, where they found a woman shot in the leg and a 15-year-old girl also shot. The teen was rushed to the hospital, where she later died.
She got carried out by 3 cops, and I was hoping that she would make it just because of that, because it is, to me, heroic that the cops went in, grabbed her, tried to save her life.
The shooter was the girl's stepfather. After the shooting, he went back into their home, which was soon surrounded, shutting down this stretch of 14 Mile, now filled with armored vehicles.
It was like an army of cops out here.
It's the second homicide in Clawson in less than 2 months. In late January, a man was found shot in a home on Nakota Street, just a few blocks away.
Clawson is a very small community, and you wouldn't expect in a small community for something like that to happen.
And before this year, the city of less than 15,000 people hadn't had a homicide since 2004.
Clawson's supposed to be like the safe city. You know, it is, really.
After roughly 6 hours, police finally made their move, ramming through the front door, finding the gunman dead inside with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Today, that front door is boarded up. A family is left grieving, and neighbors are left hoping this violence doesn't happen again.
It's the same thing as me. We're just saddened by the news. We can't believe it happened in such a small town like Clawson. You wouldn't think it would happen, but unfortunately it's just something we see daily. And to me, it needs to stop.
The Clawson Public Schools also said they have made counselors available to students and have received assistance from other school districts to help their students grieve this terrible loss. Now, that neighbor that was also shot was shot in the leg, around the knee, and has been since released from the hospital. Reporting here in Clawson, I'm Brett Cast, 7 Action News.
So tragic, a young life taken way too soon. Brett, thank you.